This is an emergency, I beg an urgently. This is a serious case. The way you put in work on me, just like a surgeon when you operate that face.
Because you didn't mark it on the thing, and I'm like, oh boy.
I didn't know that I was supposed to do that. My bad.
No problem. So I shuffled that deck. This is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be crazy. All right. Whew. With the cards being shuffled, everything been blessed. Let me get your first name. Do I have permission to cut your cards?
Yes.
One, two. Why is everything happen with you at nighttime? What's up with you in the nighttime? It's like when the nighttime come around, you like come alive or something, or you start thinking more. But something,
The nighttime?
yeah. But I can say something.
I'm usually sorry.
No, I am gonna say, the spirit is saying you got a little loss coming with a relationship.
I have a what coming?
They say there's something wrong with your relationship. There's really something bad, and I ain't trying to be cliche with it, but there's really something bad going on that spirit gonna want you to know from what the cards, but let me get into what spirit is saying. So we're gonna start.
Like a fraternal relation or a family relationship?
No, this is romance.
Oh gosh, I pulled that in my card this morning too.
Okay, yeah, this is a romance. So I'm gonna get started because I want to know what's going on myself. So we're gonna start with your first house. Your first house is ruled by Aries and is governed by Mars. Your first house represents your ego, your self-esteem, how you see yourself, what you think of yourself, etc. It's all about you and what you think about yourself in this house. And in this house right here, you have the 9 of water in the upright position. You feel as if you're carrying baggage. I mean, when I say you're carrying baggage, and spirit is saying you're carrying other people's baggage more so than your own. You have your secrets, you have your issues. We all do. But spirit say, why are you carrying secrets from other people? They say you're carrying secrets from other people, and they say you just got over a heel. No, what's the translation for the heel? You just got over a situation, but getting over that obstacle. That's it. Getting over that obstacle. You carrying other people's secrets in your subconscious mind. It's weighing you down. It's making your progress real slow. Do you know what those secrets are?
I wouldn't necessarily say secrets, but I do understand the baggage part because a lot of things are going on in my family.
Well, you know what? You're absolutely correct. I shouldn't say secrets. What I was seeing is the moon shining light on an emotional thing. So the moon represents illusions and secrets. So I just said secret. But you're right. There's a spiritual, emotional / spiritual stuff that's weighing you down. But it only manifests at nighttime, because in the darkness. It's only manifesting at nighttime, meaning you either think about it at the nighttime, you dream about it when you sleep. It's weighing you down in the nighttime. It's a nighttime feeling. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Yeah. Actually, I don't know how to phrase it, but like, what are the things that are holding you down in the nighttime?
Spirit,
usually I usually go to bed by 10:30 and I wake up at 4. So I don't understand where the nighttime's coming from, unless they're talking about the early mornings too. I wake up and do my meditation and stuff during the early mornings.
No, the moon
before
is,
the sun rises.
they saying the moon is still shining. The moon has light over this. They say it's feminine energy at that. So you dream about this when you're in your feminine energy at night. Maybe you're laying down with your significant other in the bed or something, and that's when the emotions start. But Spirit, can you reveal to me and her what you're talking about? Again, you are seeing the situation accurately. Keep in mind, this is you. This is all about you. And the clarifier card says you are seeing the situation accurately, and it only happens at nighttime because we got the eye of Ra, under the moonlight. Again, this is something that you got me.
Oh no, it's the raw. It's just one of the comedic duties I work with.
Okay, well he's watching you under the moonlight, and he's showing you that this here is an issue that you got to deal with, carrying baggage from other people, and you know exactly what it is. They just say you are seeing the situation clearly. They don't even want to reveal it to me because this is something you have to deal with. I can't talk you through this.
Okay.
All right, so now we're going to go over to your second house. Your second house is ruled by Taurus and is governed by Venus. Your second house represents your current economic affairs, money, finances, investments, all that stuff. What you got in your bank account or your pocket right now. And in this house right here, you have the dwarves and the gnomes in the upright position. Again, when it comes to your money right now, it shows you doing a lot of contemplation. But the contemplation you're doing is at nighttime. During the daytime, you're busy. You're doing what you got to do. You're making it happen. You're moving. Snap, snap, go. At nighttime, when you're all alone and when you're stuck to yourself, now you're worrying about bills. You're worrying about where this money going, how I'm going to get this money, where this money going to be at. Even if you ain't worried about it, you really charting down how you're going to spend it, utilize it, etc. This is money issues, but this is thinking about it. Not a bad thing, by the way. Spirit say don't make her think that she's poor. Not a bad thing. You're contemplating investment, what you're going to do with the money you got in your pocket, how you're not going to let anybody take it from you right now. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Yeah. In the coming months, or like in the winter months, will there be any big financial obstacles?
Spirit.
And what has to come or anything?
Spirit, will there be any big financial obstacles in the coming months? Spirit says go now. There's something you need to take care of right now. And what does she need to take care of? You telling her to go now. What if you need to take care of that you need to go now? They say it's kind of like a bill, but a dues. It's like bills, dues, commission. It's something you know you owe, but you're putting off.
Okay, yeah.
Right.
I was hoping that they didn't expose me like that.
Yeah, they say you know you owe it, but you're putting it off, and they say these are dues, like you're supposed to pay it. This will trickle into an issue in 2 to 3 months if you do not. Matter of fact, in 2 months, if you do not take care of it now.
Okay, I'll get on it.
All right. So now we're going to go over here to your third house. Your third house is ruled by Gemini and is governed by Mercury. Your third house represents communication. With Gemini ruling this house, Gemini got two sides. They could come either good communication or bad communication, but we need to understand communication serves a purpose at all times. Excuse me. And in this house right here, you have the Ace of Earth in the upright position. Having the Ace of Earth in the upright position in your third house of communication, this means that you're the one doing the talking. You're the one communicating. This ain't spirit coming to you. This you putting it out there. And you're holding your ground with something. You're standing your ground. You're saying, listen, this is how this shit got to be for me. This is what I need this to be for me. This is what it is for me. Now, spirit says I need to go a little deeper. Now, this would represent an earth sign for you. This would represent an earth sign. A person.
The person's an earth sign?
The person's an earth sign with a strong wind element to him. Meaning this is another person that's an earth sign that talk a lot. But you're kindly, but very strongly combating him.
Yeah. I know who that is.
Okay. Would you like to ask this card a question?
I don't. I mean, for communications, will our communication get better?
Spirit, will the communication get better? Will the communication get better? It says health and healing. The only way the communication to get better if this person start accepting what you're saying and stop blowing you the hell off. The only reason you're being so damn combatant because he's not saying, okay, I understand, I understand where you're coming from. Yes, I can do better. This person is straight up like, fuck that. I don't want to hear it. You tripping. And that shit is making you want to stand your ground even more. This is what's going on here. But will it get better? Only if he can heal what's going on with him. You're not the one who abused him. You're not the one who fucked him over. That was past relationships. You're the one that's saying, hey, we can do something if we try. Okay.
The person's not a he.
Oh, yeah, I didn't want to say she just now. I didn't want to say she. But Spirit did say her. But I say, nope, nope, I'm not going to say that.
Yeah, it's actually my mom. So, yeah. That's why I was like saying, oh, God.
It's your mom is the combative person that needs to change their ways and ignoring you.
Yeah.
So communication, okay. Earth sign, air, and okay, got it. Health and healing, heal y'all communication line. Gotcha. But your mom need to admit they're wrong. So just to reassure you, your mom is wrong in this scenario. Whatever y'all got going on, she's the one that can't admit it, okay?
Yeah.
All right, so now we're going to go over here to your fourth house. Your fourth house is ruled by Cancer and is governed by... Your fourth house is ruled by Cancer and is governed by the moon. Cancer is the mother of the zodiac sign, compassion and all that stuff right there. The moon represents secrets, illusion, things that's not there, glimmers. Your fourth house represent your house, your home, where you live, politically, city and state. But I like to add, it also represents the three closest people to you, friends and family. In this house right here, you have the 8 of fire in the upside down position. There's no arguments going on inside your home. It says this shit has stopped. I don't know what brought this shit to an abrupt halt. So if it is mom that you're bitching and arguing at, she must don't live with you. Because there is no argument going on in your house. Everything is silent. Now here's the secret. Spirit said I need to tell you about the secret that's going on inside your house. With this thing here being silenced, they're saying the secret is people are contemplating. They're placing themselves in positions to win. So it's just like keep my friends close with my enemies closer and maneuver around so I could flank them and stab them. Chess game. So there's a chess game being played in your house. That's why the argument has stopped.
I can see that.
Would you like to ask this card a question?
I don't know how to phrase the question, but what type of moves are they doing?
Spirit, reveal this person's plan. Reveal this person's plan to her. Give her the sense. It says, they're planning an escape, but they're planning to basically pay you back everything they owe you and leave. They just want to pay you back and get out of Dodge. So they said, Spirit say an abandonment. They just want to break ties with you. They're going to pay you what they owe you and break ties with you, cut you off.
I guess abandonment is a pretty heavy word because this issue with my mom is because of her abandonment towards me. So I can see how she will try to fix that up and leave, but at the same time, she wants to be in my life, but
don't look at it as your mother is going to abandon you. She's going to cut ties with, she feels she owes you. So I'm going to say it in a proper way because Spirit sometimes say it harsh, but I gotta be tactful to get people to understand truly. So she feels she owes you. So her thing is she don't want to be in debt to you. So she's going to pay you what she owes you, and then upon her paying what she owes you, if anything happens, she can just split and run at the drop of a dime. She won't have to owe you nothing to feel obligated to you. That's what's being revealed to me. Now, as far as her actually leaving, I don't know. I don't see her walking out. But trust me, she will have her bags packed, ready, and prepared to do so once she settles up with you.
Not sure. She's that type of person.
Okay. All right. Okay. So now we're gonna go over here to your 5th house. Your 5th house is ruled by Leo and is governed by the sun. Your 5th house represents your sex life, your entertainment, and your luck. Sex life, entertainment, and luck. This is a house where you get your strength from. I get mine from there. God get his. It don't matter. In this house right here, you have the salamander in the upright position. Having the salamander in the upright position, this means that you're being somewhat demanding when it comes to your sex life, your entertainment, and your luck. So Spirit is saying you're not letting anybody control these strings anymore. So let's say you do have a mate, girlfriend, boyfriend, don't matter. Instead of them saying, hey, baby, I want to do it, you're saying, hey, when can we do it? Or I need to do it. You're being more demanding, but you're giving instructions at the same time.
I don't understand the last part.
You're giving instructions, meaning you're telling them how you want to be treated, how you want to be handled. Your preferences are coming to surface.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Now when it comes to your entertainment, again, you're on the stone yelling like, this is what I want to do, this is how I want to be, this is where I want to go, this is how I want to dress. You're being so demanding, and again, you're saying this with such passion and such conviction that people are stopping and quaking in their boots. Some of them can't even handle this. You coming off very strong, and they can't even handle it. They don't know. It's like, what the fuck? What's going on? When this happened? What bug got in her ass? You know, what's bothering you? This is the terminology of it all. Okay.
Is it a bad thing?
Spirit, is that your question?
Yeah.
Spirit, is it a bad thing for her to be this way? Spirit says nurture yourself. Fuck no, you've been quiet too long. You've been letting bitches run you over too long. Put on them black shoes you like and step on their ass. What's up with the black high heel style shoes?
Black high heel style shoes?
Or black bar, they say you got some black shoes that you like, some dark colored, black, blue, really dark colored shoes that you like favor. It's sort of like when you put those on, and they're dress shoes. Sort of like when you put those on, you feel a little empowered. They say put on your shoes. They say put on those shoes.
I don't think it's dress shoes, but it's my Nike shoes.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's your Nikes that make you want to feel empowered?
Yeah, it's because I got it from a family member I truly appreciate.
All right. Well, I saw like heels when they said step. So put on your Nikes and step on their ass. Okay.
Okay.
Now in the same house, we're gonna talk about your luck. Again, you have the salamander on a rock. When it comes to your luck, again, you're making your own choices. You're realizing that the world is not going to revolve around everybody else. It's all about you and how you need to be, and you're going to do it, okay? So you're making your own luck. Cool.
Okay.
So now we're going to go over here to your 6th house. Your 6th house is ruled by Virgo and is governed by Mercury. Your 6th house represents your future economic affairs. Again, investment, property, housing, anything that's going to yield you a profit. And in this house, you have the enslaved prisoner in the upside down position. I don't know what you're doing, but the chains has come off of your financial limitations.
Yay! I was hoping that I would get that reading from you.
You're basically saying straight up, like, ain't nothing gonna hold me back. I'm still seeing overseas. I'm seeing Brazil. I'm seeing something like not here in America. I'm seeing overseas activity. I don't know why they keep saying the Spanish countries. I don't know what's going on. Brazil, Espanol, Mexico. I know I'm hearing chatter in Spanish, but I'm hearing it overseas. And this is in your future economics. So if you plan on taking a trip, I mean, that's cool too. But maybe you need to start looking at investments on the Spanish front and Spanish apps or something dealing with Spanish. Or let's say if you're into the esoteric, Santeria may be what you need to go and invest in something on that line there too. But I'm hearing Spanish chatter for your future investments. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Yeah. I don't know how to phrase it, but is there any connections to any like? Is there any connections to the Spanish country?
Spirit. What's the connection to the Spanish country with her letting these limitations go in business? You have to learn Spanish or you have to listen in Spanish. It's something along those lines there. Like, it just, you have to listen to the communication Spanish people are talking to you, or a Spanish investor, or somebody somebody with a Spanish influence. They saying you need to listen to that. That's the connection. In order for you to get this financial freedom and to move forward with your financial base, it's something about a Spanish that's going to come your way. Maybe somebody is going to talk to you about something in Spain. Maybe you're going to link up with a group of people that speak Spanish and they want to invest in something cultural. You know what I'm saying? But they said you have to listen. Keep an ear out for any investment coming into Spanish. Are you bilingual?
I am, but I'm not fluent. Like, I speak French and a little bit of Creole, Haitian Creole.
Okay, so Haitian Creole translate into Spanish. That makes you able to understand the Spanish, so Dominican then. So, okay, now I'm understanding. So, look for your Dominican contacts, okay?
Okay. My best friend's Dominican.
Okay, I'm telling you now, the spirit don't play, but maybe you're gonna partner, but these is what this whole Spanish influence is what's gonna get you right. All right, so now we're gonna go into your 7th house. Your 7th house is ruled by Libra and is governed by Venus. Your 7th house represent matrimonial affairs, the couples dating, romance, anything like this. This is not mom and dad. This is not brother and sister. This has something to do with relationship, romance. Okay? So, in this house, you have the 7 of air in the upright position. Spirit is telling me that somebody has abandoned you, left you out to dry. You're begging, you're pleading for any kind of attention, anything like this. You're being verbal, and this person is blowing you the fuck off. This is a person that you're in a relationship with or have been in a relationship with. Not friends and family, mom and dad. This is romance. If you say, Baron, I've been celibate for the past 30 fucking years, then I'm going to call you a liar. This is something that has to do with a relationship, and this person is abandoning you. Not mom abandonment. This is a boyfriend-girlfriend abandonment. Would you love to ask this card a question?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not currently or haven't been in a relationship thus far, so I don't really know how to go about this.
Spirit, what is... ask your question, then I'll ask mine, the clarified there.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Is this a future relationship, or...
Nah, they're not going to talk about the future, I can tell you that. But Spirit, is this a future relationship is this a future issue you're talking about? They say artistic expression. Artistic expression in my deck is basically lies when it comes in the 7th house. Because these are stories being told, mapping, lies, genograms and shit. So in this house, the 7 of air, upright, exposure, abandonment, left out in the cold, artistic expression with a lover. That means that, are you currently trying to get somebody to date you?
No.
So you're just sitting around the house celibate?
Yeah, basically.
Somebody is lying to you, leaving you exposed to the element. Spirit.
I just can't see who that would be.
Spirit,
Like,
help me out. Help me out. Who is this? Now you pull Obatala, you pull God, basically God of the white cloth in this house of abandonment, lies, and all that stuff. So God is protecting you from somebody who's lying to you. This person abandoned you, or you're shouting, come to me, come to me, come to me, and he's protecting. I don't want to go this route, but I'm going to ask anyway, because if they put it in my head, I got to ask. Are you in love with the spirit, or are you in, I don't know, are you more so dealing with a masculine energy size spirit that you just constantly your go-to?
No, not really. I wouldn't say the BDs I work with I'm in love with or anything. I use them for like personal principles, like, you know, strength, confidence, like self-love, all the other stuff.
Well,
I wouldn't say I'm in a romantic thing.
This is a romantic thing. Something is going on with a romantic thing with you, that somebody romantically is leaving you exposed. Spirit, y'all not gonna show me if it's a man or a woman. Y'all, she says she's celibate. Can't call her a liar on that, because this is her word. What are you guys trying to tell me? A spirit is handing you flowers. Are you, got it. You're rejecting the love of a spirit. You're rejecting the spirit is the one calling out to you, and you're rejecting the love of a spirit. There you go. Sweetie, you need to make a decision, and you need to not deal with all of them. You need to let one work with you, and then utilize all of them around that one. Am I making sense?
Can I get a clarifier?
That was the clarifier. Spirit,
Oh.
what is she saying? Because she's having a hard time. They says, open your heart to Jesus. The spirit is telling you, you pull Obatala, the God of the white cloth, then your clarifier on top of that clarifier was Jesus. Again, it's a spirit that wants to work with you, to which you're just too busy rejecting. They're calling out to you. You're calling for everybody else. But the spirit is saying, if you really want to get into this metaphysical world a proper way, you need me. They're showing you the signs, and evidently it's a Jesus type figure. I'm gonna just say S.U. because he's the version of Jesus in the Orisha pantheon. So I would say try to research S.U. see do you resonate with him. But this deity is really trying to say, hey, but you're betraying this deity, because they're calling out to you. Don't you want your tarot to get stronger? Don't you want your spell work to be more efficient?
Yeah.
You have to have a deity around you. I have the Baron, but I utilize every last single deity I choose. But I have the Baron, my go-to.
Okay. So to look up, you said look up issue?
Yeah, look up SU and see how you resonate with him. And but you can look up various forms of SU. Maybe the African SU ain't for you. Maybe you need a Colombian version of SU. Maybe you need the European version of SU, which is Jesus. Maybe you need Quintacuala, Mexico. I don't know. But it's spirits that want to work with you, to which they are calling for you, and you're basically ignoring them. That's where the separation coming from, okay?
Okay.
All right, so now we're going to go up into your 8th house. Your 8th house is ruled by Scorpio, and it's governed by Mars and Pluto. Your 8th house represents your subconscious mind, what it is you manifest, what it is you think about, dream about, care about, your fears, your desires. And in the 8th house, you have a message from the water in an upside down position. Message from the water upside down position meaning that you've made a decision. You made a decision to be a certain way. And you made this decision in haste, by the way. I hope you know that. Spirit say you made this decision to be so stern, so solid, so set in your ways, but you made it in haste. You didn't give yourself the time to think about it, contemplate it, null it over. You didn't weigh the pros and cons. You just say, I woke up one morning, I'm going to be this way, and that's it, damn it.
Man, I have 2 questions for that now.
You understand, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Wait, am I allowed to ask those 2 questions, or do I have to pick one?
No, you can ask as many as you want during the time.
Okay.
Go ahead.
For this case decision, was it a good thing?
The hasty decision, Spirit, was it a good thing? Was it a good thing? You know what? Spirit say, they say no, it wasn't a good thing, but they say ask another question. They say it wasn't a good thing, it wasn't a bad thing, but they want you to ask a question like, what will be the outcome of it? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, then what will be the outcome of this decision?
Spirit, what would be the outcome of this decision for? Freedom. Freedom. You got it.
Is that freedom a good thing?
Freedom is a good thing. The decision you made was made in haste. You didn't think about it, but making this decision, it was the right thing to do. But you gain freedom at the end, so you break ties. But they saying it's gonna be very emotional, so you're gonna be very logical coming up in the future. You're not gonna be so emotional, caring, and all that shit. You're gonna be very logical, strict, and stern. It's a trade-off, okay?
Okay.
You had a second question?
Actually, no. It kind of answers my second question.
All right. So now we're going to go over here to your 9th house. Your 9th house is ruled by Sagittarius and it's governed by Jupiter. Your 9th house represents your reality, what will become, what will be, all that good stuff in your reality section. And in this house, you have the 7 of water in the upside down position. All this damn water in this upside down position stuff is wild because of this having a 7 of water in your house of reality. It means, again, you stop wishing. You stop wishing and hoping. You literally start making decisions, taking actions on your own behalf. No more praying to God saying, okay, Spirit, allow me this to do that. No. You're straight up making it on your own.
Yeah.
You're saying, hey, I think I need to go over here to the store. You're not gonna, I wish I had a ride. You're gonna like, fuck it, I'm getting on the city bus and I'm gonna do it even though I ain't got a car. I'm just gonna fucking do it.
Well, I don't have a car, but that is true. That example.
Yeah, that's a great example, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, would you like to ask this card a question?
I don't think so.
All right. Now, this is the one that concerns me really heavy, and I'm gonna ask Spirit to give me real clarity. So, we're gonna go to your 10th house. Your 10th house is ruled by Capricorn and is governed by Saturn. Your 10th house represents how everybody will see you. How everybody will see you, social standing, you know, what they think about you, all that good stuff in your community. And in this house right here, you have the 3 of fire in the upside down position. People are going to see you as somebody who's losing. People are going to see you as somebody without, somebody who's lost, but they're going to see you in a bad light. You're not going to be this sparkling, shining, beautiful girl with this long hair, all this stuff there. No. People are going to see you as somebody who can't get it together, somebody who don't have, somebody without. I don't know why people are going to start seeing you without. Maybe you cut your hair, grow an afro, and walk around wearing them dirty clothes saying, yo, man, peace and love. I don't know. Maybe it could be an outward appearance. Maybe it's going to be the fact that you're going to come to such a stern position in your life that people are going to be like, man, what a bitch.
Interesting.
And very interesting because this bag of gold that you're turning the light off. You don't want it. And the sad thing, Spirit said, you don't want to be seen because of your trials and tribulation. You don't want nobody to know the real you anymore. Why are you hiding? What are you hiding from? That's the question. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Yeah. Like, how can I change that viewpoint? Like, I mean, I don't really care if people see me in another light as long as like I'm doing what I need to do. But how can I change that outcome?
How can she change the outcome, Spirit? They say again, see the other person's point of view. Do you know how tarot work right here? I guess the way I read tarot is kind of different. They said if everybody's gonna see you like this, and you that like how your community is gonna see you, they say you need to start seeing the other person's point of view. This tells me that you need to change. You don't need to be like I don't give a shit, because people are looking at you in this negative light in order for you to change. So this falls directly responsible on you from what Spirit is telling me to make them change and see you in a different light. It's okay to be stern. It's okay to be about your business. It's okay to be about you. But let's not come off so harsh and brash and I don't give a fuck. You don't mean nothing. This is my world, not yours. Okay?
Okay.
It's your responsibility, Spirit is saying, for you to see the other person's point of view. So if somebody say, God damn, girl, you've been a bitch today. Instead of you saying, so fucking what? It's me. I can be a bitch. You're supposed to say, oh, okay, what about me that's making me bitchy? So you get it? You ain't got to change, but Spirit say you got to learn what it is, because who know, you may be in another setting. You may go somewhere that very next day that you're going to get a blessing, and you're going to have that same fucking attitude or that same mindset, and then you're going to be coming off as a bitch to that person too. But not saying that's what you're doing.
Okay.
Spirit say, but it's your direct responsibility to see the other person's point of view and adjust yourself accordingly. Go ahead.
I know. I mean, I feel like that's one of the biggest lessons I've been learning recently, is to have more of a comparative mindset. So, I mean, if it's the truth, then I'll definitely accept it and change from that.
Hey, look at her. It worked just that quick. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Whoa, Spirit is a good thing. All right, so now we're finna get over to your 11th house. Your 11th house is ruled by Aquarius and is governed by Uranus. Not your asshole, Uranus the planet. I love saying that. All right. So now, in your 11th house, this represent friends, family, people who you depend on, companionship, all that good stuff. Anything that joins together as far as a human quality. And in this house right here, you have the Ace of Fire in the upright position. Having an Ace of Fire in the upright position say they telling me that you're gonna need friends, darling. You're gonna need somebody to depend on. This loner shit you got going on, get away from it. You're gonna need friends to get your courage for the next steps in your life. That time when you're trying to get this business started, when you're sitting up there trying to read that tarot, I'm gonna go a little deeper. When you're trying to do spell work and conjure shit and conjure things, because this conjuring is very heavy on you. You know that, right? You're really trying to get into conjuring. You're gonna need support doing that. Get some friends you can trust before you start doing any conjure magic. You meditate, burn a candle, do all that shit. But if you're trying to conjure, not manifest, two different things in magic. If you're trying to conjure something, you're gonna need friends. Okay? Strength and courage in conjuring. And you need friends, support, pillars to help you. Would you like to ask this card a question?
I do, but I don't know how to phrase it again.
Just talk. The Spirit will tell you.
It's like I do want to get into it, like conjuring, but where I'm at, like in my college, there's like nobody here that's really that spiritual, like this you say, like as deep as how I get into it. And I don't know. I don't know where would I have get connections for spiritual friends or something like that.
Spirit.
Like for people who kind of do things like how I do it. I don't know if I'm phrasing it right.
Spirit, where can she find spiritual counterparts where she's at? Positive change. Hell, you could find them tomorrow. It's more people there, but you're so damn standoffish. Change. Ask to pull out your pen. Sign an autograph. You'll make a new friend.
Okay.
That was an old song. You probably young, you didn't get it.
Yeah, so sorry.
Yeah, I got you. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. All right, so yeah, just walk up to people and start making friends or making acquaintances, and then slowly introduce your belief structures. And if they take to it, guess what? Now you may have a student you can teach, and y'all can grow together. You got it.
Okay.
So now we're going to go over here to your 12th house. Your 12th house is ruled by Pisces and is governed by Neptune. Straight emotion, deep emotion too. Deep-seated emotion. Jesus Christ. When notice I said deep-seated emotion. So now when we go over talk about Neptune and Pisces, we're talking about your enemies, the people who want to hurt you, what can hurt you, what you think about hurting you, because it's still the deep recesses of your mind. And with Neptune here, this can be made physical. I'm gonna tell you, in your enemy zone, what you think about can be made physical. So in this house right here, you have the fire element in the upside down position in your house of enemies. This is saying that they're telling me that there's a fire sign. There's a fire sign, man. There's somebody with Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. There's one of these fire signs who you're trying to put the kibosh on. You're just trying to avoid them. You're trying to suppress them. You're trying to just stay the hell away from them, because deep down inside you know that this person ain't good for you. You don't want to deal with this person. And this person is a straight fire sign. Because you got the fire element in the upside down position. Having the fire element in the upside down position meaning you're seeing this person as someone untrustworthy. Do you have anybody around you like that that's cocky, arrogant, damn near clueless at time, and I don't know, I didn't know I did that. I didn't know it. And you saying, you dumbass, you did know you did it. You're pissing me off. You follow me?
Yeah, but I don't have any fire signs like that.
You're missing my question. Do you have any cocky ass fire signs? I'll rephrase it. Do you have any fire signs around you to which you can really go a day without seeing and not worry?
No, I don't think I have any of those type of people.
Well, I think you did. I think you really should look out, because this is in your enemy section. If it's not current, then we'll change it to the future. Because I know you're going to hang up this phone, and 2 days later you're going to talk to one of your friends. You're going to be like, God, I hate that motherfucker. I just don't want to deal. And you're going to be like, what's your birthday? Oh, I'm a Leo. Oh, you son of a bitch. This is what he was talking about. You know?
I'll definitely keep a lookout for that.
Please keep a lookout for your enemy. This is a fire sign. Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, who you really can get away from, because they act so fucking clueless about how they're affecting themselves around you, or their actions to you, what you just getting frustrated by. But this person can lead to your ruin, because you're gonna be verbally arguing with this person a lot, and that's gonna just burn your energy and waste your time. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
For this sign, is what they're gonna do to me, possibly present or future, like a big bad thing?
Spirit, is this gonna be a big issue? That what she's feeling with this enemy, is it gonna be? They said, relax. This is all mental breaking down. This is all mental frustration. They say just relax. Just know that don't wave this shit off as, they just annoy me. If they begin to annoy you, get rid of their ass. Be like, hey, I got something to do. Cut the conversation short. Be stern. Be strict. Don't let this person get in your mental space. So it's not going to be nothing that's going to detrimental, tear your life up, make you cry, scream. You're just going to get so frustrated, and you're going to be like, God damn, why would they do that? Why would they say that? Don't they know? And that shit is just going to be egging on in your head. Recesses.
Okay, actually, I think I might know this.
So you're figuring it out who this person is.
Yeah, but I mean, she's not annoying. Well, I mean, she is a little bit annoying at times, but nothing to really fret about.
Well, she's wasting your mental space and your mental energy, so I guess she is something to fret about, because if it's small now, what if you let this shit go on for years? And you haven't even handled the problem of telling her to shut the fuck up or putting her in her place. Now you're agitated, frustrated, pissed off. Now action is required. But this person is a fire sign, correct?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
She's a Sagittarius.
You see this person like this. Your spirit is telling you this person is not good for you. Or this person can irk your nerve, but you're just trying to go along with the flow. Let that shit go or hold her at bay, okay?
Okay.
All right. So that completes your 12 card reading. How did you like it? Did you get the enjoyment, the information you needed? Any comments, concerns? Baron, you're a piece of crap. You're not the real deal. Baron, I love you. You're great.
Well, you're definitely a freaking YouTuber. I watch like almost every day, so I was basically curious like how my reading would go because this is my first reading with you. But definitely the sixth house, the Spanish one, I'm definitely gonna look at, and definitely the seventh house. Like I wrote a lot of it down.
Okay,
so.
Good.
But yeah, other than that, thank you so much.
All right, I'm glad I can help. I hope I did justice, and you was quite easy to read too. It was very calm energy you brought to the table, so I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Any other questions before we end this?
Not really.
Okay.
Actually, I do have one question. I don't know if this is allowed in the 12 readings, but for any spirits that were with you, was it any ancestors or anything?
Well, you and no ancestors. Everybody always want to hit that ancestor up during a regular reading. All right, let me see. Ancestors. Pierce the veils, ancestors come around. Is any ancestors here for her, with her? 3 cards I'm going to drop. Any ancestors here with her, for her, want to tell her anything? Fertility, pregnancy, drink more water. Okay, pregnancy, baby in water. Meditation. Okay, there's an ancestor here that prayed for a baby but never got it. They prayed for a baby, they wanted a baby, and they never got this baby. They did everything they could to get pregnant, just didn't happen before they passed. How recent are you gone, ancestor? And if you have a message, because I just don't want you to just show up and say anything. You need a message here. You know the rules. She wanted a baby. They used to drink. She stopped drinking because she did everything right to get this baby, but she passed. They're showing me not that old. 27 to 34 when they passed. Can you give me an error when you pass? Show me something when you pass. Give me an error. Oh shit! I'm sorry, sweetie. Check it out. Your ancestors dedicate this lady who wanted a baby. Dedicated you to a spirit. They dedicated you to a spirit. So your mom got secrets more so than you know. So you know your mom is into this stuff?
Well, I remember there was some time in her childhood that my great aunt did some things with voodoo, but
there you go. Now you're following me. So now the ancestor that's here, your mother, somehow a baby was supposed to be born, and that baby turned out to be you. And what she's trying to tell you, that you are the divine baby that they wanted in the past. So this divine ship from the spirit that they made a deal with manifested in you. That takes you back to your 7th house. Remember how I say the spirit is calling you and you're ignoring?
Yeah.
That now you just answered that 7th house question. You really need to embrace which spirit want to work with you, because you was kind of like, your family kind of have a history with one spirit, and you're the only one strong enough to do it right now. So they're calling you.
Yeah, that's very true.
I'm just being...
Ever since my grandma left me, she doesn't want us to ever touch anything that's not Christian.
Yeah, but okay then. Well, a baby was promised to this spirit, but not in the fort where the spirit get the baby's soul or nothing. just for the spirit to work through, to always keep a lineage going with this spirit, because the spirit has protected you guys. And when you guys stopped dealing with this particular spirit, a lot of chaos broke out. So you gotta really focus on which spirit is handing you flowers. Remember, I told you in the 7th house, the spirit is handing you flowers. They're offering themselves to you, and you just like ignoring. Well,
yeah.
there you go.
Oh man, that was a foolish question.
Oh, here you go.
I'll probably do another reading with you.
Okay.
Do you do anything like with tiny alchemist type of spirit?
I got an ancestor reading up there on that board as well, and you talk to 5. You get to talk to 5 different ancestors.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
You're interesting.
Thank you so much.
All right. You have a great one, and thank you for trusting me.
Thank you so much for reading me.
All right. You have a good one, sweetie.
You as well. Bye.
That was a great reading, everybody. She said I can post it, and I'm going to post it. These are the type of readings that's great. Simple questions. She know what she wants. I'm finna prep for the next reading. I got a full day ahead of me. So just saying, I'm the Baron telling you guys to trust in you and universe. At the end of the day, you all you got. Take care. God bless. Much love. Click, subscribe, share. A lot of people go through these same scenarios, and it's a big world out there. We all here to help each other. Much love.